What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and today I want to talk about the upcoming Blizzard Mountain expansion pass in Forza Horizon 3. So, there's a few misconceptions about it. There's a lot of cool stuff that I want to talk about. I want to let you guys know about everything. So, let's get right into it. So, first off, big thing a lot of people don't know, this is not part of the season pass. So if you own the season pass, you actually don't get everything. And I know this caused a lot of controversy when the game first came out because people knew they paid $100 for the game, they got a season pass, and there's stuff that they're not getting. However, once we kind of go over everything and you learn exactly what this is, it'll make a little bit more sense and you'll see that it's actually worth it. So, what you have to do to get this, you can either buy the expansion pass individually or you can buy the expansion pass. So you can have a season pass and an expansion pass. They are separate. So I would definitely recommend getting the expansion pass. If you're going to get both, you save quite a bit of money just like anything else. And also the expansion pass is $25, and if you have an ultimate edition of the game, you get a 10% discount. So I think it's like $30, and then you get some stuff off. But I'm pretty sure it's $25 for me right now. So they're trying to push it and everything. And I believe you only get the 10% discount if you buy it before the end of 2016. And on the screen it shows you exactly how much longer you have everything. So that all works out. So I think it's $25, and you have to. I would recommend having the expansion pass if you're going to buy. If you plan on playing Forza Horizon 3, I'd recommend buying the expansion pass. So let's talk about what's actually in this expansion. So it is an extension, a new campaign. We don't exactly know, but there is a campaign mode which includes 50 plus new events and challenges. So that's huge. That is a lot right there. I think there's a new festival. There's a whole bunch of new stuff in the map. And they said a few times that the whole goal of this expansion pass was to become the king of the mountain. So I don't know exactly what that means. I've looked through some of the achievements, and it looks like there's going to be some kind of king of the hill, king of the mountain type game mode. So we're not really sure yet, but they made it clear that the goal was to become the king of the mountain. So you're in this snowy area, and I'm assuming there's a big mountain that is going to be like a central hub or something in this game. That's what I'm expecting, so it's super cool. So they added new race types, including a hill climb, which I've been wanting in a game for so long. Hill climbs are so much fun. So we have a hill climb, descent, which I'm not sure. I'm assuming that may be just the opposite of a hill climb. It may be just getting to the top of the mountain to the bottom as quick as possible, something like that. I'm not really sure. And then there are Blizzard race events, which I'm assuming are just like custom games or something like the games online, something like that. I'm not really sure. But they're adding a whole bunch of new content, not just a new map, a new location. We get a whole new map and different varieties of things. So I am super excited about that. So on top of that, there are 28 new achievements. So you're starting to see that they're actually creating like a whole different portion to the game. Why you'd have to pay a little bit more. The amount of work that's going into this is crazy. So 28 new achievements with a total of 500 gamer score. Now, I will link everything in the description to the page. You can see the full list of achievements and how much they're worth, how to get them, everything. The full list of achievements is out. That will be the first link in the description. Also, all the reading and stuff on this article, I just kind of condensed it and everything. So everything will be the first link in the description. So make sure to check that out if you're unclear about anything. You want to read up on anything, because there's a lot of stuff. Especially, I would suggest looking at the challenges. Some of them are pretty interesting. So another thing they're adding is the Alpine Playground. So we have two distinct spots. I'm assuming besides the mountain. I think the mountain will be kind of its own thing. There are two distinct spots in this expansion besides the mountain, and that is the Extreme Sports Snow Park. So I don't know exactly what this is gonna be. I don't know if it's like the first thing that comes to mind to me is every year I go snowboarding and stuff. So I'm thinking it may be something like that, like down a mountain or something. You have like the ramps and the grinding rails and stuff. It may be something like that. I think it's just going to be literally just a playground for your cars. You can just do a lot. Like if you remember in Forza Horizon 2, they had that like shipyard type deal with all like the ramps and stuff, and it was just kind of fun. You just mess around there. This, I believe, is going to have the same effect. I believe it's just going to be a place where you can just play around and have a good time. Also, there's a frozen lake. So this tells me maybe depending how big it is, we may have like a real drag strip where you can touch true top speeds. Maybe it's going to be super slippery and you can just play around on it. Like I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but needless to say, it's going to be a lot of fun on the frozen lake. So, in the new map, there are a few things that they're adding just in the map. So, there's new bonus boards. So, you're going to be able to get XP out of that. I'm assuming fast travel will get cheaper and cheaper. There's new bonus boards. That's a big thing. Apparently, there's new beauty spots. I never really messed around with the beauty spots. I never thought that was the coolest thing that interested me. But it's a pretty cool feature. And I'm assuming a lot of people will like it. So, there are new beauty spots. And a big thing is there's a new barn find. So that's super cool. We get a car that we don't know what is yet. And going along with that theme of barn finds, there are 7 new vehicles actually added to the game. So in total, we will get 8 new vehicles with this expansion. So that includes the Ford Gymkhana 9 Focus RS RX. That is a hell of a name. So what this is, if you aren't familiar with Gymkhana, this is Ken Block's car that was used in the most recent Gymkhana 9. Awesome car. I am so excited to use this. I will definitely put a video out on this. This car is insane. So, the second car that's coming is the 2016 Nissan Titan Warrior Concept. This car, I think it's cool. Doesn't really do anything for me. I feel like this is going to be a really good like tuning car. You'll be able to tune it up and handle a lot of obstacles and stuff. It would be really good for like off-roading and stuff. We're going to have to do a lot of things in the snow. But again, doesn't really do anything for me. Then we have the 1965 Ford F100 Flare Side, a body racing trophy truck. Again, quite a mouthful of a name. A lot of these cars have crazy names. So again, I will take a trophy truck anytime. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll really be cool to see how these things that are meant to go off-road will handle on the snow. I'm curious if there's a lot of carryover there. But that's really cool. We also have this 1975 Lancia Stratos HF Group 4. This is huge. I've always absolutely loved the Lancia Stratos. It was one of those cars where, you see it in pictures and stuff, and it's just like, okay, this thing looks funny, like it's like short, it's weird. Then I saw one at a car show quite a few years ago, and it was just like, okay, I get it. This thing is awesome. And apparently it is one hell of a rally car. So that's going to be in it. The 85 Lancia Delta S4 Group 4. Again, another Lancia off-road. Pretty cool. Doesn't really do all that much for me, but it'll be fun to have. It'll be cool to show off. Then we have the RJ Anderson number 37 Polaris RZR Rockstar Energy Pro 2 truck. Jesus, we got another trophy truck. This thing is awesome. It looks insane. I'm excited to use this. Again, all the trucks off-road and everything, I'm happy to use them. Finally, we have the Subaru number 199 WRX STI VT15R rally car. So if you aren't familiar, this is Travis Pastrana's car, which makes this so much cooler. Like, okay, we have a full like rally version of a WRX. Cool, not a big deal, but it's Travis Pastrana's car. Need I say more? I think that's awesome. So that's all the information we have, plus all the achievements and stuff. I feel like that's a pretty good start. We know a lot about it, but there are a few things I'm curious about. They say there's a mountain and everything, like it's called Blizzard Mountain. There's a whole bunch of things about the mountain, but they didn't actually say anything about this mountain. So I'm curious what it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be like hill climb and everything. Maybe there's going to be a festival location on top of the mountain. But again, we don't really know exactly what this mountain is. If you remember when the game first came out, everyone thought the mountain in Forza Horizon 3 was going to be like this big thing, and you can't even get on the mountain. So that was kind of lame. So I'm curious to see what they actually do with this mountain. Another thing, so everything's like frozen over and stuff. This is all in the snow. So I'm curious, is there going to be different terrains in snow? So they have the frozen lake where you're driving on ice. Are there going to be like normal roads and then icy roads and snowy roads? Is there going to be, is everything packed snow? Is there like ice, then packed snow, then fluffy snow? So I'm curious, like if you just go into a field or something, can you just run into snow and then get stuck there? So I'm curious to see how the snow actually interacts with the car. But yeah, so I think that's all the information I got. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this DLC. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you think you're getting ripped off because you have to pay more for it? Personally, I don't. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But it is what it is. So I'm curious to see what you guys say. So make sure to put that in the descriptions. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in that next one. Peace.